This is a great question. It's regarding lemon laws for homes. So is there a lemon law for a home that has structural damage? So there isn't technically a lemon law for houses. Lemon laws apply to cars, right? And lemon laws are going to be different in every state that you purchase a vehicle in. Now, the home buying process does have other reports and processes in place to help a buyer know if there are any material defects to a property before they purchase. So there's a list of things that are there to be checkpoints to make sure that you don't purchase something that has major structural damage. So let's talk about those. The first thing is going to be a seller disclosure statement. So if a seller is selling their home, every state that I'm aware of has some sort of seller disclosure statement process where the seller is required to disclose to the buyer if there are any major structural defects or damage to the property that the seller is aware of. Could a seller own a home that they're not aware of those things? Yeah, if the seller purchased a house and they were flipping it, or if they never lived in it and it was just always a rental property and they never got reports from the tenants that there was damage or some sort of issue, leaks, mold, foundation shifting, like those kinds of things aren't always going to be disclosed on a seller disclosure statement. So the seller is signing that they are disclosing everything that they have knowledge of. Otherwise, it is considered fraud if they have knowledge and they do not disclose. But it's really hard to prove that a seller disclosed, that they had knowledge and didn't disclose, because you'd have to actually be able to have something in writing proving that the seller knew about this damage that they didn't disclose. Can it happen? Yes, it can, but it's just not as common. So the first thing is a seller disclosure statement. The second process that can help you avoid purchasing a home that has structural damage is a home inspection. This is one of the reasons why we advise everyone to get a home inspection before they buy a house, because the home inspector is going to spend typically 3 to 5 hours at the property. They're going to go through the ceiling, or the attic. They're going to look at the ceiling. They're going to look at the roofing. They're going to go underneath the house if there's a crawl space or a basement. They're going to look at the mechanical systems. They're going to look at the plumbing systems, the electrical, the furnace, heating and cooling. They're going to test your electrical outlets. They're going to look for GFCIs. They're going to look for mold or water damage or moisture. They do moisture readings at the property. So there's a lot of different things that a home inspection would find if there was any major structural damage to the property prior to you closing on the home. So home inspection should find any of these major damages. If you waive your home inspection and you don't have that done, then obviously you don't have the chance to protect yourself. And usually, home inspections usually cost somewhere between $350 to $550, depending on the size of the house. And you can usually negotiate to have the seller repair damage to the property if there are any major damages or minor damages. So that's the second thing, is the home inspection. The third thing is you're going to have an appraisal, right? And so the appraiser is supposed to look for any major safety concerns. Now, it doesn't mean that they would necessarily notice some of the things that are uncovered after the fact by a home inspector, or might be uncovered prior to the fact by a home inspector. Appraisers are pretty quick when they go out to the property. Conventional appraisers are going to be even faster in their review. VA appraisers do go a little bit more, they do look a little bit more detailed at the property. Same with FHA appraisers. They have different types of inspections they have to do, and they're testing for different systems. So I would say that the appraisal should be the third checkpoint to make sure that there aren't any major structural repairs or structural damages that need to be repaired. The other thing is, when you're buying a house, you can negotiate to have someone pay for a home warranty for you. Now, the home warranty is going to be warranting the mechanical systems in the house. I do not think a home warranty warrants the roofing and the structural portion of a home, but I could stand to be corrected on that, because the home warranties have evolved and they have come a long way, and I haven't really paid much attention, to be honest. That's typically real estate agents that are getting involved with that side of the process. And then the other thing is, if you're buying a brand new home from a builder, obviously the builder is supposed to be following local building code, and they, in order for them to sell a home to a veteran, they have to offer a 1-year warranty of the builder's work. So if there's anything that happens or pops up within the first 12 months, you can have the builder replace or repair those damages per the builder warranty. So it's a really good idea to do a home inspection maybe 10 months out. If you haven't done a home inspection at the very beginning because you bought a brand new home, maybe do one when you're 10 months out from that, from owning the home, before your 12 months expiration date on the builder's 1-year warranty, so you can see if there's any work that needs to be done by the builder, and you can present the home inspection report to the builder and say, hey, here's the stuff I want you to repair prior to that 1-year expiration of the builder's warranty. And then finally, there is a warranty called a 210 warranty. And the 210 warranty will also protect and cover the house for different types of repairs that need to be done. A 210 warranty is for new construction homes. And then you're going to have your manufacturer's warranties for everything. So when you buy a brand new home, you have a manufacturer's warranty on the roof. You have a manufacturer's warranty on the siding and the windows and the flooring and the furnace and the HVAC, the electrical systems, your water heater, like all of those things should have their manufacturer's warranty. So I know that's a really long answer, but it's a detailed question. And hopefully one of those things should have happened. If you still find yourself in a position where you have structural damage on a home and the seller disclosure statement didn't disclose the structural damage and you believe it happened prior to you becoming the owner, then you can hire an attorney, a real estate attorney, and have them take a look at all of your documents, have them take a look at your home inspection if you had it done, your appraisal, your contract with the seller, and try and figure out if you have any course to remedy the situation, and have an attorney. Sometimes it just helps to have an attorney write a letter for you to the previous owners. And then sometimes you have to take it further and go to court. It's very rare that I see people go to court in situations like this, but if it was major structural damage, then I think that you should, consult with an attorney for sure. So hopefully that helped answer your question. If you have any further questions related to any of the things I talked about, please post another question and we'll do a follow-up. Thank you.